Hey
What's
yo.
up? What's up? Going live over here on Instagram as well. Get people asking questions over there. Welcome points after Thursday night football. Welcome in, Ron. What's up? What's up? Um, Trying to get this week going here. First game of the week, man. I tell you, playoffs makes me so nervous. Right? So during the regular season, okay, there's some disappointments. Fine, whatever. But now, no mistakes can be made.
Yeah, there's zero room for error at this point. So when someone doesn't go off like you hoped,
Yep.
Kamara,
Yeah.
then it stings a little worse.
Absolutely. It stings a lot worse.
And we were talking about before we started here, like Olave had a great night for fantasy owners, but imagine if he had caught a touchdown like every freaking buddy else on the team. Like
Man, that is wild. Everyone else was catching them, but
everybody did.
if you started Derek Carr tonight, you're happy.
Yeah.
And
Which I doubt hardly anybody did.
I'd be curious. I almost did in a league where I'm starting Brock Purdy against Baltimore this week, and I still started Purdy, but now I'm like, oh, but it wasn't the week to get cute. It's just like,
Right.
do I really want to put my fantasy playoffs on
Well,
Derek Carr?
he
No.
had such a mediocre season that,
Yeah.
how do you put him in the playoffs?
Well, I tell you, this is the most points he scored in a fantasy matchup all year.
Yeah, I know. It's
Uh,
crazy.
Now, he was started in 11% of leagues in sleeper, and I'm gonna guess that that's in 2 QB leagues.
Either super flex or really deep, like 14, 16 teamers.
Yeah, so I'm not trusting him in my lineup here. We already have some questions or a question over on Instagram, real quick. Should I still ride it out with Goff over Murray?
Uh,
That's a toughie.
actually, I like Murray's matchup this week with Chicago more than Goff's matchup at Minnesota.
At Minnesota, that makes the difference.
Um, I, I'd probably go with Murray actually this week.
Yeah,
I think he has a good week.
I agree. I like Murray.
I think he bounces back from that San Fran matchup.
Well, and he just has the running ability, and against Chicago, that works.
Yeah, I mean Houston, LA, he had pretty good games. Pitt and San Fran, he was a little bit down, to be expected.
Yeah,
I think he bounces back against Chicago and has a pretty good day.
yeah, I agree with that. So yeah, I think we both agree it's Murray. Albert in the house, what's up? Let's see. KO Chad, TTV. Uh, with Stroud out another week, has Puka just regained Offensive Rookie of the Year pole position? Huh.
Maybe
That's tough.
he had a good game tonight,
He did.
but I don't know. That's a tough call.
Yeah, man, Puka's had a season. I tell you. He's had some down weeks too. I don't know. I still think Stroud is probably still because he's only not getting that stuff because he's out, right? Like it would suck to lose that because you got hurt. I don't know.
And it depends on how long he's out. Like he's missed what 2 games now. Like
Yeah, this will
I
be
think
his.
he can still miss this week, and if he comes back and finishes strong, I mean, I think he gets it. If he has a serious issue and misses the rest of the year, which I think it was a concussion, right? I don't see that happening.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll miss the rest of the year. It's a little concerning he hadn't come back yet, though. But if he misses one more week, comes back, finishes strong, I think Stroud still gets it pretty easy.
I mean, I don't know that I'm. Here's the thing about Stroud. Like, are they being extra cautious with him? You know what I mean? Like, he's their
Possibly.
franchise quarterback. Obviously, what are they? What are they really playing for right now? Not a Super Bowl. So, let's maybe just hold him out a little bit. That's what I would probably do if I were them. Like, why rushing back?
Yeah.
Franchise quarterback, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, he had preseason Puka Offensive Rookie of the
I was
Year.
gonna say, yeah, you might pop that one up real quick. Yeah, preseason Puka Offensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, that's a bold bet.
That's a bold bet.
But I mean, it's turned out to be. It's going to be pretty close. I think. Honestly.
Yeah,
I think it's between those two pretty easily.
Puka's been very impressive.
Hot sauce garden in the cheese.
You got some guests there, huh, Tyler?
Oh yeah, we got a party over here.
Man, no kidding. Dang.
Popping bottles. No, I'm just kidding. Just
I
have my brothers over for the game. That's
I heard somebody talking, and I was like, "Wait, I don't see any mouths moving. Who's talking?"
You saw Zach Jackson on the 3-Man Bunk Bed podcast, which we published an episode today. So go check it out. They kill it over there. And
Zach got lucky as crap against me in the Jersey League.
You may think he's seeing double, but that's the twin.
And twins. Was it
Twins?
I was just happy to have 2 fingers thrown up at me right there by your brother, so that was nice.
As you can see, we're down in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I've been watching the game and hanging out, so I'm not in the studio tonight.
Nice. Let's see. We got Reborn Jungle in the house too. How's
What's
it going?
up, Reborn?
Yeah, holiday season, man. Mine's going well. Just busy. It's busy all the time. Went out looking at lights and doing stuff tonight too, and it's just every dang night, man. But it's fun. It's fun. I got a 3-year-old. He's 3.5, and he's loving it. So he's really soaking it all in this year. So it's making it a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh man. I just want to throw this out here for Albert. I started both Puka and Olave. Good start to the week there.
Nice. Hell yeah.
What a week. What a start. Love that. Somehow made it past round 1 with Brees. This week, Brees or Bijan?
Go with Brees, bro. Brees against Washington is going to be money.
I agree. What's up, JC?
Amon-Ra St. Brown rookie we pulled.
I knew you were doing cards, man. I knew it.
I know. I'm like, our show started. Y'all like, yeah, we're gonna be late. I'm like, the game ended 20 minutes ago. What do you mean you're gonna be late?
I know they're doing freaking cards.
It took so long to get people to fill in. It's like, fuck, come on.
All right, so
no one wants to spend money.
Hey,
they're spending all their money. They're like, we don't got nothing left. Let's spend everything on presents.
Hey, JC, who you got this week, Brees or Bijan? If you have to choose between the two, which is
Brees or Bijan? I am not starting Bijan. I do not trust that offense, period. I mean, I love Bijan as a talent. You want to know what's really crazy? Greg Kellogg, before the season started, said he said Bijan Robinson will be worse than Jahmyr Gibbs. And if you go look at statistics this year, it's correct.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That
Tyler, come on. Hey, if you want to know who was really breaking all the cards, it was Tyler, him and his brothers. They were like addicts over there. I saw them itching their face and their necks. It's crazy.
Let's see. Yeah, I like this one. Albert, you might have won on Thursday. Yeah, it might be that good. Jorge over here says, Puka, let's go. Yeah, he started Puka, so he's happy.
Oh, man.
Alrighty.
Day.
Cadillac, start 1 in the flex. Barkley or Rice? I'm going Rice. One. Ray Rice.
Ray Rice. Honestly, I would start Ray Rice over Barkley against Philly this week.
That shows how long we've been around.
He might beat the crap out of the competition.
I was about to say he's gonna beat.
You think he might punch it in at the goal line?
A joke about abuse.
He might punch it in at the goal line.
That's true.
Okay, Matt Rife, calm down.
He'd teach him a lesson.
Who's your favorite for a CPOY?
It's got to be Baker.
Comeback player?
I think so, man. Yeah, this is comeback. Baker, I heard, has a good shot at it.
Who else is on the docket? Anybody? Did they say anything?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Joe
really quick.
Flacco.
Well, I saw him talking about it in the chat over here. Someone mentioned
Joe Flacco.
Somebody mentioned Flacco, Stafford, and DeMar Hamlin, but like I don't think any of them.
Lamar Hamlin does not count.
I don't think any of them have done what Baker's done. Like I don't think it compares.
I mean, I give it this. DeMar Hamlin plays with a lot of heart, but
it won't be Flacco because it's only been part of the year. And Stafford's come back.
Flacco's also like 50 years old.
But like Stafford, the first part of his year wasn't great. He really only started playing really well recently. I think he's got to be Baker. Like he's been playing pretty good all season.
Tua's out there. Jake Browning, Gardner Minshew,
Kyler Murray. Yeah.
See, I don't mind that one. Gardner Minshew.
Tua's out there. T.J. Watt.
I don't think Kyler Murray would get it because he only played part of the season too.
Yeah. Right now.
And I don't think Minshew's been as good as Baker. So I don't know who else it could be.
I really wish I'm going to tell you right now who it would be if the Jets had made it into the playoffs. It would have been Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think Javonte or Brees have to be candidates, right?
Apparently DeMar Hamlin is leading like all odds, which is stupid.
That's a pity pick. That's what that is.
I don't know if it's about pity, but it is. I get where you're going with that.
Yeah, I mean
it's an emotional pick. It's not a real deal. Like
to me, it's like if come back, cool. Yeah, he's playing in the NFL, but he's not. Did he even really? How much did he really see the field before? Like he even played in that game?
Not much.
No, he's been on a couple special teams plays and whatnot. But did I mention I got to meet him about 2 months ago? That was kind of cool.
Yeah, we talked about that.
If y'all didn't actually know this, that's not really DeMar Hamlin, so it can't be a comeback player. That's actually
that's true. It's a double. We got a football guy back up in here. Thanks for joining us again.
What's up?
Cadillac needs to start one defense. Jets versus Washington or Cleveland versus Houston?
Jets, Jets. I never thought I would do that live on the air, but here we are.
I actually think I might go Cleveland. Houston could potentially be playing backup quarterback. They don't have all their receivers. That would be my reasoning for that.
No, I mean that's a decent argument.
Jets defense has just been playing too good.
Who's that quarterback again? Is it
Davis Mills?
No. Is it Davis Mills this week?
It's Case Keenum.
Case Keenum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Grip it and rip it, dude. I love me some Case, dude. You want to know why? Because of the Minneapolis Miracle.
Yeah, I just think the Jets have been playing good defense all year, and Washington's a good matchup. I'm going with them. I know Cleveland's also, but I think the Jets are better defense.
Oh, I'm surprised. Why are they playing Case Keenum? Well, Case Keenum's pretty decent. If I'm being honest, I was like, why over Davis Mills? And it's like, well, yeah, Case.
That's obvious. Yeah.
Well, Davis
Bert
Mills
Kreischer's on it. You guys know who Bert Kreischer is? The comedian.
Who?
The guy who takes his shirt off.
Oh yeah. Kyle loves that guy.
He's on here right now with his shirt off.
Of course he is.
Dude, Bert Kreischer is my spirit animal. I think
I'm surprised, dude. I'm surprised Fitzmagic hasn't popped his shirt off. I saw him that one game. He's just like shirt off. You're like, what's going on?
They just had Max Crosby on there with his shirt off too. Like now that's like a thing. Everybody gets on the after game, post game, and takes their shirts off.
I agree. Baker or Flacco, man. If Flacco gets him if Flacco takes him far in the playoffs,
I just don't see half a season comeback versus full season comeback winning out.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Baker or Stafford. Yeah, I mean those are kind of
Stafford. He wasn't playing good early in the season. It's been a second half breakout.
Yeah, but
it'll probably, just because of the way these things happen, it'll be whoever goes deeper into the playoffs will get.
Yeah, that's
what the award.
Tyler's hiding. Yeah, I don't know what Tyler's doing. Tyler's hanging out with his brothers.
Yeah, he can go cook and hang out with his bros. He's not even at home anyways.
His brother's
saying hi to us now.
What up, Sniper?
Got some intense card breaks tonight. Yep. Imagine the people who had Kamara Cup stacks tonight in a game with Card Stafford hit season highest yardage. Yeah, dude. Carr, what the heck?
Yeah, Kamara and Cup stacks. And
But Carr didn't do good.
you really needed the Kyron.
Fourth quarter or something. Steve.
I had Kamara Puka, so it kind of was like
that evened
just
out.
offset.
That's
It's
nice.
like, yay, Puka, boo, Kamara.
Exactly.
Why aren't you doing what you did last year, Kamara, or the year before that, whatever year it was? Where you're like, all right, I'm just gonna score. Because it wasn't against Minnesota.
Exactly.
Put up 5
It was
touchdowns.
just like they forgot that Kamara could catch a ball until the fourth quarter, the end of the fourth quarter tonight. It was like, you've got Kamara out there you could throw it to, right?
Carr was throwing it all over the place tonight. It's kind of
Except
wild.
for his studs.
Except for
A.T.
Kamara.
Perry, though. I think A.T. Perry's a stud, man. Look out for him next year. If you can go out and trade for him, like low right now, you probably trade like a 4th-round pick for him or even later. If you're just like in a normal, no IDP and everything like that. Yeah. I like A.T. Perry, man.
I have him in a non-IDP dynasty league right now.
I like him a lot.
Yeah. And when I snagged him up, it was kind of one of those like sneaky.
Shoot, I was picking him like really late and like if he like 5th rounds and rookie draft picks.
Oh, dude, Corey got him super late in a startup draft, and yeah, I was jealous because I wanted to snag him up.
You're driving my taxi squad for a little bit, buddy, but I know you're gonna ball.
Let me see. I picked up Perry at 2309. 23rd round, 9th pick. That's pretty far down there. So
yeah,
I'm pretty happy with that. Has DeMar played more than 4 snaps? I'm not so sure he has. But yeah, Hamlin is still odds-on favorite. Yeah, I'm not.
That's dumb. I don't get that.
It's an emotion pick, man. It's not a stats-driven pick. That's crazy.
It'll play nice at the award show. That's why.
Yeah, it gives everybody a feel-good moment, is what it is.
Yep.
Where's your guys' ugly sweaters? Come on.
I actually don't own any sweaters.
I own a sweater, but no.
I am fat and I get hot. I don't wear sweaters.
Hey, I'm skinny fat and I get hot.
I can't wear sweaters. I get sweaty.
That's actually true. I do have some good stuff. I should go grab it in a minute.
Yeah, you need it.
Okay, let's see. Joe Flacco's comeback player of the year's comeback. Retirement home. Yeah.
See? He was just hanging out on his couch. He's like, all right.
Should hit the hay East Coast, but thought I'd sneak over. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thanks for dropping in. Let's see. Oh man, what is he man, what are all these players?
He's just telling us, I guess. I don't ever ask the question.
Almost 35, young buck.
Yeah,
man.
Dude, you're younger than me, buddy.
You're younger than me, yeah.
I am 35 actually, so
he could still be younger than you, depending on where his birthday falls in the year.
And he says he's almost 35, and I am already 35, so he's definitely younger than me.
Oh, that's true. He does say almost 35. Yep. You're right.
Okay, Tyler claims to be back, so we'll see.
He is.
He's back with no audio.
Yeah, what? I muted you earlier because
of
your party in the background. Okay.
Is it a pants party?
I'll unmute you. There you go, Tyler. You're unmuted now.
Is it a pants party?
Now we won't see anything. There we go.
I am wearing pants.
Now we're doing manual labor.
Yeah, now I see the trash being taken out.
They got the Barney song rolling. They got the cleanup song going.
We got down.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up.
Lil Wayne's little remix version of it. I'm just kidding. I don't think he has one, but he probably does.
I bet Snoop Dogg does.
Yes.
I'm dead serious. I bet Snoop Dogg does actually. Let's see. Kyle, he gets hot too.
I do, man. I run hot all the time.
That guy's
about sweaters, baby.
I'm apparently a middle-aged woman in hot flashes constantly or something. It's kind of wild.
You should get are those things called Dickies? The ones like that you just like, it's supposed to be like a turtleneck, but literally it's just like the part that's here. You know what I'm
Is that what those are called? The Uncle Eddie shirt?
Have you seen the, is it a Christmas, what is it,
National Vacation. Uncle Eddie's wearing it.
Uncle Eddie, the thing you can see underneath his shirt. I think it's called a Dickie. It looks like a turtleneck, but it's not really just
I didn't know it had a name. That's hilarious.
That's funny. Yeah, 2309 is Ian book level. That's funny. Okay,
Hey,
so
you pulled that sticky in book yesterday, bro. With the
Rip.
hundreds on it.
let's see. Football guy wanted to know who we should start sit out of that. Man, you can't just send us a list of players without any context, man.
Yeah, we need to know your roster. What
Well,
kind
we
of?
got his roster. He sent his roster. He just didn't
Yeah,
tell us
you
what
missed
he was
his
doing,
roster while you were off messing around with the Twins.
Sorry.
which isn't as
You
sexy as
gotta
it
sit
sounds.
Tyler and start Corey.
I feel like you kind of already got your lineup set there, though.
Okay, so his bench is Josh Jacobs, Ingram, Ayuk, Thielen, Nico Collins, Kincaid, and Browning. I mean,
Stick with who you got in, man. Dak, ETN, Chuba, JJ Rice, Laporta, Godwin. Yeah, stick with what you got in.
yeah, what the hell is going on in your background? Is that like a dog whining or something?
That's not in my background.
Not here.
What is that?
I'm dog sitting my mom's
Oh,
dog.
I was like, what?
Why did you wait that long to respond? Like you made it through the whole loop.
Because
and
I was
like,
freaking answering a
okay,
question.
I'm
That's why.
dog sitting.
You're over there. You're not even on the show. You pop
I
on,
am
you
on
give
the
me
show.
shit
I'm
for
here.
a dog.
I'm
Like,
here.
I didn't know what
I
that
gotta get
was.
my popcorn real quick. I mean,
listen, you're 10 minutes late for a show where a game ended 20 minutes before start time. You're on 30 seconds off
It's
to go mess with
JC's
the
fault. I'm
Twins.
blaming him.
Then you pop in and miss the question that we're trying to answer. Like, bruh, I had 30 seconds of dog whining. Piss off.
Hey, okay.
Give him the poop emoji. Give him the poop emoji.
Oh, that's
No
right.
poop emoji for me, baby.
Oh, it's not loaded in this show. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's
crap.
okay. Hey, everybody's loving it. They're laughing. Sniper Mel's laughing.
Dude, I don't know why that dog just walked up and started just losing her mind.
He was
Though,
like,
like,
give me attention. Give me
like, good
attention.
grief.
Now, Sniper, this is actually not completely correct. Tyler popped in, made an appearance, and then left.
Yeah.
So I just booted his camera off
He
screen.
was here for like a
I had
minute
to
and
get,
a
I
half.
had to get the Christmas presents because we're not going to be here in Christmas. So I had to get the Christmas presents to my brother so that they could take them to the Christmas event.
You playing Tyler Claus over there?
Yep, playing Tyler Claus.
they're gonna rip
All
those
of
open
those
too
go.
before they get there. They just got done ripping cards. They're gonna rip presents open next.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
They're just out here just ripping everything.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
it.
Ripping
All of
cards, ripping presents, ripping farts. Let's go.
Dude, so we took my son before going to Christmas lights at the zoo tonight. We took him to McDonald's and he eats a little bit and then he runs over to the play place and he goes, "Hey." We're like, "What?" He goes, "I farted." We're like, "Okay." And he's yelling this across the indoor and then he goes, "I farted 2 times." He was like, "Okay, good." And then he went, "I farted at the table." And then ran into the play place. And it was just like, wait, so you crop dusted us while we were sitting there eating dinner and then decided to brag about it. This kid's 3.5, and he's sitting there bragging about crop dusting us at McDonald's.
He gets that from his grandma because
No
listen.
more Happy Meals for that kid. That's messed up.
he gets that from his grandma. She crop dusted me here before she left. She brought her dogs. Thanks for
TMI.
watching my dogs rip all the way out the door. Like, man,
TMI,
come
man.
on, bro.
Hey, leave this. KO Chad says, if you guys want to make some money this weekend, just finishing my rankings for the week. And I have Nick Mullins as QB5 and Patty Mahomes as the bottom 5 QB this week. How do people feel about that?
Not great. Makes me feel weird inside.
I mean,
Makes you feel weird.
Makes me feel weird inside.
Nick Mullins playing against Detroit with all the weapons he has. I don't know. I think top.
I
5.
like
hot. I think he'll do good, but I don't know about
Top 5 is
top
a little
5.
little bold for me, I think.
But I mean, if you're playing DFS, that's probably a cheap buy. That
No, I agree with that. He's a good buy in DFS this week.
But do we think Mahomes is going to struggle that much against Las Vegas?
No.
I don't at all.
Not enough to be a bottom 5.
I feel worse about that one than I do the Mullins one.
Yeah.
Mahomes' bottom 5 is tough. There's some bad quarterbacks playing this
Bottom
week. It'll be real hard to get bottom 5.
Yeah, that's tough. If you're wondering who the F is this random giving us advice, I'm the pre-draft Puka hype guy from the draft stream.
There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
Apparently, I gotta start like recording every like pick and guy I like and stuff before these seasons because I picked up Puka back, in May.
Yeah. Oh, here's one. Brees or Grimes?
Nobody knows about it because I didn't do it on
dude.
camera.
I picked Puka before he was born. How about that?
Yeah, man.
I picked Puka's dad before he was even thought about. Like
I had a puka shell necklace at one point.
That wins.
I bet
That
you
wins.
did. I bet you did.
You win.
That's great.
It's okay. I also had a puka shell necklace at one point and some shaggy hair. Like
That's
this
true. I've
is-
seen that picture, Tyler. I've seen that. You did have a puka shell necklace.
Yeah, Tyler used to be a hippie. No, I had one of those too, like in middle school.
Nah, I used
Yeah.
to be a bra.
Yeah.
Used to be a bra.
All right. Are we going Brees or grab Ty Chandler?
Brees.
Brees.
I think you guys just roll it. But he had a bad week last week, but
I hope
What?
people play Ty Chandler in this
I
like
mean, I still would be okay playing Ty.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be playing him over Brees Hall.
Yeah, exactly. Brees
Yeah.
against Washington is just going to be
I tried to make this point earlier. I won a championship in 2019 with Olamide Zacchaeus. I can't even remember who I also had another person from the Eagles. I can't remember who he was. He was like a 4th string or 5th string wide receiver. It was awesome.
Jalen Rager.
No,
This
deeper.
was before him.
Before
That's what she said,
Wes
JC.
Brockton?
no, I think worse. The guy, I think at one point he played like quarterback in like college or something. They switched him to receiver. I'll have to go back and look.
Oh, well, I don't think he ever played for the. You talking about Terrell Pryor?
No, I'll look right now. You guys keep
I don't
rolling.
think
I'll
he
look
played
and
for
find.
Tyler's just going to keep naming shitty receivers until
All
he
I gotta
gets
do is 2019 Eagles receivers.
Everyone wants to know what you're drinking there, Tyler.
Okay. Quick. Well, somebody else asked earlier if this was Tyler's vlog. It's not my
Oh,
vlog,
shit.
but this is Oak and Eden. See that got that wood spire in it?
Okay.
So that's part of the barrel soaked in bourbon.
Huh. Cute.
Single barrel.
Maybe you should start a vlog.
A vlog.
Little video.
He just starts out with like, "Hey everybody, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Welcome to my vlog. We're going to talk about bourbon is made and
We're gonna talk about whiskey and
every
football.
barrel of bourbon has bourbon in it." Like, yeah, it's,
Well, you know what? That sounds like somebody that's being hateful.
Oh,
That
it
does
sounds like a teenager that has his first YouTube video. Sounds like a teenager doing his first YouTube video is what it sounds like.
Hey man, that's how you got to do it. You got
Greg
to.
Ward. Greg Ward.
Oh, Greg Ward. Wow.
I won a
dude,
championship
yeah.
with
I
those two
remember
as my
him.
wide receiver 1 and 2, and that was when McLaurin was a rookie. He was like my best receiver on the team at that point.
I remember.
And I won a
Wow.
championship with those 2 receivers, so it can happen.
Tyler, it was kind of a joke. So before you came on, we were talking about Bert Kreischer because he was on and stuff. So it was just another comedian that I've seen, Nate Bargatze. He does a deal
Oh,
where
I love Nate.
he's talking about his daughter doing these YouTube videos on his phone and stuff. And then, hey, everybody, like and subscribe, turn on notifications. He's like, they don't go on YouTube. Me and her mom are the only subscribers. It's just on my phone.
I love
That's
Nate.
how
dude.
my
Nate
vlog would
Bargatze
be. It
is
would just be like
hilarious.
my wife and
And a bunch of alcoholics.
maybe JC. You know, might
It'd
get
be It would be you logged into like 2 other YouTube accounts on 2 other devices, just watching it, subscribe to it, and watching
And
it.
still tweeting every single
Look,
time you
Don't hate
win.
me. Okay, it's okay to dream. It's okay to pretend that I'm important.
KO says Mullins went for 302 last week, despite them being in run game script for 3.5 quarters. He might need 70 pass attempts this week. I think he's gonna play well.
He
70
can get
pass
top 5.
attempts.
Like, he can get top 5, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's some good
If
matchups.
he gets 70 pass attempts, he better get top 5. Dang.
It's real.
So
But
in
there's some good matchups this week for some of these QBs, though.
yeah, so in our
That Mahomes one, though, is the one I'm like, there's no shot.
our
He gets-
home league earlier, I'm in the semis. I'm playing against a guy who's got Trevor Lawrence as a starting QB, and that came through earlier that he might not play this week. So I went and dropped my kicker, picked up Gardner Minshew, and dropped Zay Flowers to pick up Nick Mullins, so that he couldn't go pick up a good QB off waivers this week to play, because of the 4 teams left in the playoffs, no one needs a wide receiver. Zay Flowers wouldn't crack their starting lineup. So I'm like, well, and
you know why? In the words of the great CeeLo Green, because fuck you.
exactly. I'm not letting him go pick up a quarterback for that. So he will not.
Hey, it's Simi's week. All's fair.
All is fair, man. So defensive moves, and then Sunday right before game time or whenever that is, I got to make sure I go pick up a kicker. I got to drop one of them right before game time and then go pick up a kicker. So good times.
Defensive waiver play, people. Take notes.
Got to do what you got to do. Let's see. Defensive tackle BJ Hill had to pick 2 games in a row. Dang.
BJ Island sounds.
I was like, BJ Island.
That does sound
Dang.
nice. DJ Island sounds great.
BJ Island sounds awesome.
Speaking of, some Epstein client list or something is getting released right after the new year.
There's going to be a lot of very, very important people that are going to be going down.
No, wait. Are you serious? Because I've been waiting for that list to be released for like 2 years.
Well, it's like 177 people, but it's supposed to include victims. It's supposed to include like people that worked there, all kinds of stuff. Like,
I thought you were trolling there for a second because of the island thing, and then I'm like,
no, I heard about it yesterday, and I'm excited.
That sounds real. All right, then.
Yeah, that's interesting. Sorry, that's way off topic here, but exciting at the same time. Mahomes was okay QB2 last time with Crosby playing 10%. Ooh, there's a lot of man. Look at this. He's just
You're not selling me on Mahomes as a bottom 5, Chad. You might as well just let that one rest.
I mean, yeah, he's maybe middle of the pack, but not bottom 5. I'm just saying. Oh man. I'm trying to get through all this stuff.
34 points tonight.
Atlanta and Philly.
Olave would have been close to that if they'd have got him a touchdown like every freaking other Saint.
I love this championship. I dropped my entire bench for 9 quarters. Dude, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I love
Hey,
it.
defensive plays like that are just as much fun in fantasy football as everything else.
For sure.
Man, all is fair. All is fair. The real Zavi over here wants us to sit one. Zay Flowers, Nico Collins, Godwin, or Warren?
Zay Flowers, Nico Collins.
Godwin or Warren? You got to sit one. Is Nico back?
He's still a little iffy, but he's trending that way. I'm benching Nico though with no Stroud.
I don't even know, buddy. We got to think about who's at the helm though, man. He made Diggs pretty relevant.
Case Keenum's decent.
I'm just saying, out of that group, I
Swing
think
the
he's
shit out of
the
that
weak one.
ball. Doesn't matter where it goes. Case is just going to be like, ah!
Well, Flowers is also banged up.
For real, dude. He's hoping for miracles, and they happen.
Zay
Nico
Flowers
can
is
take
also banged up. So
Jalen Warren technically is, I mean, next year he'll probably be the 1A, but he's technically the 1B on that team at running back. They both get runs. I mean, he's still doing work, but he's not the starter.
I think that benefits him. I think he benefits from not being the starter, honestly. Again,
I
kind
think
of
he takes
a
the job next year. He better get that job next year. He's proven it.
I think so, but man, I don't.
We're just sitting one here.
I mean, yeah, you're just sitting one.
Nico's my pick. I'm sitting Nico.
I mean, I'm monitoring both Nico and Zay Flowers' statuses.
I think I'm gonna say Nico. Oh, I don't really want to.
If Flowers
Jalen
ends
Warren
up
can
out
probably
somewhere,
get
obviously
even-
your decision's
Or it's
made.
guaranteed touches. I mean, that's where you're there.
Like if Flowers ends up being out because he's like, obviously then your decision's made. But if everybody plays, I'm sitting Nico.
Okay, which game goes first?
That's a good question.
Because I mean, that's kind of something you can think about. I mean,
Between Nico and Zay.
yeah, because at that point you can kind of see if
Well,
somebody's
Zay plays on Monday.
Yeah, you can't
Nico
wait
plays
there.
Sunday. So
All right, well, so I think that I'm doing is you probably just do that. If Nico's a go, I'm gonna roll him.
we
Yeah.
should have a pretty good idea by Sunday if Zay's going to play. So
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna suck.
Nico
Okay,
and-
all right. What about this? Everyone on your team is going. You don't have anybody afternoon, and you haven't heard anything about Zay yet. And you've already missed out on playing Nico. Or when does Nico play? Sunday morning?
I mean, you got to watch the practice reports, right? If he is practicing tomorrow and Saturday, like
Well, he had a limited. Zay Flowers had a limited practice today, I think. So
see, limited practice to me sounds like he's going to play.
let's just assume they're all healthy. Which one you sitting?
Nico.
I don't even know if I can do that.
I know I'm struggling with that too.
I don't think I can do that.
Case Keenum can throw. I mean, he's not bad.
I mean, that'd be like people.
We don't all have to agree. It doesn't have to be a
Lamar Jackson.
unanimous decision.
I just can't make the decision. That's the difference.
Time to pull out the old school imaginary.
All right, so here's where I'm gonna go
ain't
with
done
this.
that in a while.
Here's where I'm going to kind of go with this. I think they are playing San Francisco. I mean, I still think that Lamar Jackson can still be great, and that doesn't even have to come from throwing the ball. But he has players like Odell Beckham and Isaiah Likely who will probably get more involved. Zay probably gets a little bit more coverage. Especially with him being a little bit injured, he might not get as much play. I mean, that's kind of where I'm going to lean at. I think the defense might be a little tougher. I don't know if I'm really worried about, the quarterback as much as a lot of people are for Nico. Case Keenum's proven.
You could throw on San Francisco though. You kind of have to. You can't run on him.
Yeah,
Right.
you definitely have
Kinda.
to throw.
They kind of force you to throw. And they do cover the tight end pretty well, if I'm not mistaken. Very capable of it. So I'm not feeling a good week for Likely. I think they have to lean on Beckham and Flowers.
That's crazy. So over the full year, the San Francisco is like the 6th or 7th worst against tight ends.
Are
Over
they?
the full year, though, that's only I don't have it for the last couple of weeks
Hmm.
in front of me.
Hmm.
Niners have been tough. Yeah, I mean middle of the pack. For receivers, running backs, they're still near the bottom, which is crazy. I don't know how their defense like over the full year.
I'm gonna run with Flowers. If he's looking good to play, I'm rolling with Flowers. Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I like that. It's the only issue is, all right, what if they haven't come out with anything yet? Nico, you have to make that decision now.
Well, I think if they haven't come out with anything, then yeah,
Can't wait.
If Nico's playing, you have to play him. But if we know enough information, they're like Zay Flowers is playing. Let's assume they're all healthy, all playing. Then I'm rolling with Flowers over Nico.
If he's at least limited tomorrow, if he doesn't have any DNPs over the weekend, you're good.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Flowers. So Flowers, Godwin, Warren, Kyle's out here. You're rolling with, you said?
Yep.
Okay. And JC's rolling with Nico,
I said
Godwin,
Nico.
Warren, and then Tyler.
It's if healthy, it's Nico. If it looks, I don't know if one of them looks like they're like if they haven't practiced leading into the game, and I think there could be a snap count. Then I'm probably not. But I think. Who was it real quick? Let me see.
I don't think Jim Harbaugh does a lot of snap count stuff. Like he'll either play or he won't. I think.
Collins has had a couple limited practices. They both had limited practice, so they're kind of at the same point right now.
I think they have about the same probably odd of playing. I think they're both kind of in the same boat as far as the odds of them playing. So,
but just assume, Tyler, that they're all perfectly healthy and playing. Which one you playing in their matchups?
Zay. I'm gonna take the big playability.
Okay, but keep an eye on that.
I'm only doing that because Nico has Cleveland, and it's just that secondary is monstrous, especially against wide receiver ones.
Reborn's not so sure on them flying across the country.
Yeah, I mean it's a fair assessment. I just think like if you're going to beat the Niners, you got to do it through the air, which means it's going to have to be Zay.
Yeah. Yep. Let me see if anyone else has got any hot takes. Nico starts. Got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's see. He did say this. They just got stunned by McBride last week. That's true. McBride had a good game.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to beat the Niners, you have to do it in the air. Their front is definitely a lot stronger than their corners. And, I mean, that's honestly, their corners don't have to do a ton of work because the front,
Yeah. What,
Kyle?
Oh, I was just like, he tried so hard to say not to say their front is better than their back. It is. Front is better than their corners.
I did not think about that at all, actually. But that's funny.
Yeah, Reborn says Ravens have zero big playability at running back. Yeah, I mean, Lamar Jackson's by far their best running back. So
I'm saying they're going to have to use Zay. It's like guaranteed targets.
Yep. My friend's asking Addison or Eckler. Addison.
No, I'm not starting Eckler this week. Not
I
with these.
I pulled Eckler in the league I own him in. Yeah,
I have Eckler in like 3 leagues, and I pulled him in all of them.
Yeah.
I'm starting him in 1 league because I have to.
That's gonna, dude. Oh,
that sucks.
I know you're gonna be crossing your fingers, man. Oh,
yeah, that's rough.
You're gonna.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you. A couple weeks ago, before a trade deadline hit, I traded Eckler. Even though Aaron Jones ends up getting hurt and not back and forth, I traded him for Aaron Jones and a number 3 overall pick next year.
I like that. That's not bad at all.
Yes.
Let's see. It's my second favorite way. I won a championship. My favorite was in the league with the punters. Where the only person who could keep up with me lost their punter to check notes. Antonio Brown drop kick.
Oh yeah, ouch.
That's hilarious.
That's
yeah, start Addison there.
Imagine losing a championship that way. Like,
dude, so bad. Sniper's gonna DM you about cards tomorrow. Let's see. I'll test you tomorrow.
She's gonna test you, JC.
Yeah.
Test you, see what you about.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not good at those. So
Ridley or Ty Chandler? I'm going Ty Chandler.
Ty Chandler. Yeah, go Chandler.
I'm
going with touches on that.
If T-Law's out, that even more. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think T-Law's gonna miss.
I think he's leaning that way. Actually,
he's leaning that way, but I could see him not. Just
remember when he had that crazy high ankle sprain, and then the next game he came out and threw 50 passes.
Yeah, he's gonna play. They're too close. They gotta lock the play.
They didn't have a choice. This is a concussion protocol, right?
This is a concussion. This is different injury too. So, regardless, Ridley's been so hit or miss. I'm going with Ty Chandler.
Yeah, he missed practice Wednesday. Yeah, it's a concussion along with his ankle, so he's in concussion protocol.
It's a concussion to his ankle.
Yep, concussion to his ankle. He got knocked silly in his ankle.
Oh, that's
Football guy,
contusion. Sorry.
gonna go get some sleep. See you, buddy.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks for
no,
tuning in.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Good night. Yep, appreciate you. Deuces. Steven's currently kicking himself for trading away Rice, Javonte, and Evans for Keenan Allen and Garrett Wilson. Ouch.
Oof. Yeah, that
That must have
hurts.
been pretty early on.
At the time, though, that probably was a great deal. When Keenan Allen was active, he was killing
He
it.
was killing it. Yeah.
I mean, Evans has been crushing it all year too, though. Rice and Javonte early season, I could see giving them for Garrett Wilson, but now, like, this hurts. This hurts.
JC, you will get it. My package for Green Bay.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'll send you it. I'll send it to Green Bay. I know you're gonna be there with your daughter, so I'll send your package to Green Bay. Cards.
No problem. You guys have a great holiday. You
You're
too.
not sending your actual package to Green Bay, JC?
Yeah, not my
man.
package. You're on one tonight.
I know. Kyle,
DJ
I'll give
Island.
you a booty call, but someone needs to let loose.
Oh,
Someone-
like you guys' ears didn't perk up when you heard BJ Island. Come on. Let's see. All right, got a little dynasty question. I like it. If MHJ doesn't declare and stays, how early is too early to start acquiring 2025 first?
Do it now.
Don't do it now.
The
Do it
problem
now.
is you don't know where those firsts are going to land, right? I mean, you better be doing it with teams you know are going to suck.
2025 first, right now, are the cheapest they'll ever be up until that draft. The further out you are, the cheaper they are. Do it.
Without making it obvious, he's making a move for Marvin
The
Harris.
crazy thing is, I'm sure if he doesn't declare this year and stays, so you got to remember this. Remember when Sam Howell didn't declare and he stayed in college? So that year, Sam Howell, there was talks about him potentially being the first overall pick. He stayed in college. He lost all of his players that were there with him that were really good. I think the last person that was left with him was Josh Downs. Everybody else had gone. Michael Carter was gone. Javonte Williams was gone. Who's this guy who's the third guy that's not the guy who's behind Jahan Dotson at Washington? Not and
Curtis
Curtis
Samuel?
Samuel. No, behind him. There's another guy who played with
De'Ami Brown.
Yeah, Diami. He played also at North Carolina. So he lost like all of his receivers, and then guess what happened? Everyone's like, oh, Sam Howell sucks. Remember when everyone's like, he sucks so bad. Okay, he was just talked about being the first overall pick the year before. It's not his fault that he lost everybody on his team to throw to,
No, but it's his fault he went back.
That's true. But that's more my point here. Like we got to think about that too,
pre-NIL
right?
too.
With this question we were just talking about, you got somebody who was talked about here in this draft potentially being a top guy in the draft, and he goes back to college. What happens? He's declaring, right? Or he's moving to another college, right? He's going into the transfer portal, right?
No, he'll stay. The problem is he has enough endorsements. He can make his entire rookie contract next year.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
a little
that.
bit why it's a question mark. But I will say to the original question, if you trade those first now and he declares, then you're not gonna get him who you want. If you trade them right after he says he's going back, you're not going to get what you want for those first, because all the people that wanted Marvin Harrison Jr. and was going to be trading for that pick are going to be out. They're going to be, oh, you're just trying to get rid of it because you want Marvin Harrison Jr. So if I was you, I would wait till right up to the draft, where basically the narrative has changed off MHJ, and then they're talking about all these other rookies that are coming in, and there's some hype around, like the running back coming out of Notre Dame, the other wide receiver coming out of Ohio State, let that build up, right? And then sell when people are hype on those players. That's when you're going to get your most value.
I don't know why he was talking about Caleb Williams.
I didn't even look at it from that angle, though, because there are still a lot of good players in this year's draft. If you have, kind of an earlier pick in that first round, I wasn't even looking at it from an angle of buying 25 first with your 24 first. He said just acquiring 25 first. Like, I would start acquiring those immediately, but I wouldn't trade your 24 first. Yeah,
Those 24 first got a lot of value. It's a talented class.
start
Is Brock
selling
Bowers going in? Is Brock Bowers coming to the NFL? Oh,
Yeah, like
yeah,
start
man.
fill off all your veterans
He's
for
legit
those
a wide
25.
receiver that's in a tight end's body. He
So
is a
who's
wide
more
receiver.
valuable in that draft, Marvin Harrison Jr. or Bowers?
Dude, I want every piece of
MHJ.
Bowers I can get.
Yeah,
I want
I agree.
Bowers everywhere if I
I want
can get.
MHJ.
it does
Jason, which
also
one you
depend
want?
on where. I would rather have the receiver, but Bowers. I mean, it really depends. I feel like where he lands. He needs to be in a spot where he's going to get immediate attention.
Yep. I think landing spot could play a big role right there.
Green Bay.
Hmm.
He'll be better than any other
Just
receiver.
drafted two.
Huh?
They just drafted 2 this year.
And they're not. I mean, they're good.
Early.
I mean, Kraft is better than who's the other guy? Musgrave.
Yeah.
That's to be determined. We haven't really got to see a lot of Musgraves because he's been hurt.
Hot take: Kansas City with Kelsey getting ready to retire. He's maybe got one more
Oh,
year.
what about Noah Gray? Come on.
The Belldozer.
Brock Bowers to Dallas. Let's do it. No, he won't last that
We'd be
long.
more
But it'd be,
likely to go to Philly like all the other Georgia players and replace Dallas Goddard.
what if
That
he
would
ends
be
up in
nice. I wouldn't
Atlanta?
mind that.
bad.
Goddard's been pretty crap. What about if
He'll
no?
probably end up
Actually,
in
Miami,
Atlanta.
but they don't
Falls
even
that
use their
far in
tight
the
end.
draft. They would have to trade up for him.
Kyle's right.
He'll probably end up with the Falcons, and then you just
Go to waste.
burn that whole city to the ground.
Don't you put that evil on him.
Hey, Skills 4 said it in the chat. I like Bowers to the Chargers.
Bowers to the Chargers
This
would
one-
be sick.
Yeah, that would be sick. I was thinking Seattle, possibly a good landing spot too. So
They don't really use their tight ends there ever. I mean, they didn't even use Jimmy Graham really. I mean, they kind of, but the Noah Fant barely.
yes, this is true.
I think
Reborn.
the Chargers is probably
I like that call.
the most realistic.
Yeah, so for me, the draft is QBs and Bowers. So you're going for like a Caleb Williams.
I don't want him. Too much drama.
I don't believe in neighbors.
Kind of reminds me of Kyler.
I just think there's gonna be so much drama around him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna pull an Eli Manning and I don't want to play for the team that drafted me. Until
Well,
he
he's
gets
already talked
traded.
about. He said he wants stocks or he wants to be an owner, part owner of the team. And it has to be a team that he thinks can go to the Super Bowl. Well, good luck, bud.
Well, those
Better
teams
be-
were drafted at the
Start
top
being
of
worse
the
at
draft.
football. Start being a little bit worse at football so you can fall in the draft. There you go. Or go
Those-
do something
those-
stupid. Go smoke a bong on TV. You'll be good, bro.
Yeah, those definitely aren't the teams that are.
I mean, then you'll be
Drafting that
top of the
high.
draft a little bit.
That
That's for real.
sounds pretty silly.
You'll fall to the Patriots and you'll fall apart.
It's like he has no idea how the NFL actually works. Like, the bad teams pick early, right? Stupid.
Kyron's mother had more receptions than him.
Yeah, that is
She
true.
definitely did.
Yep. Reborn says he thinks he goes to the Chargers. I could see that.
I don't know if that's first of all, I don't know if that's true. I think she dropped the pass. The person behind her caught it and handed it to her. So she
Sounds
fumbled.
about right.
Assist. I was gonna say it, Tyler, but I didn't.
I'm just
Like and
Kyron's
subscribe.
good.
AJ, the man, always.
AJ out of the woodworks with the like and subscribe.
Always. How about Jody Fortson for the Chiefs? He needs to get healthy. Marvin Harrison Jr. needs to come to the ball. He's afraid to get hit. Well, yeah, he doesn't want to get hurt before NFL picks him up.
I think it'd
Larry
be
Tunzel incident. It's time to go smoke a bong. You can drop yourself in the draft pretty quick. Probably
yeah,
does
Larry
cost you
Tunsil
money,
style.
but that costs you quite
Yes,
a bit of money.
ass, dude.
Dude, that was wild.
Right before the freaking draft starts, like right before shit comes out, people are like, "Well," and everyone's like, "Oh, he's dropping."
I guess he doesn't like to make money. Okay.
I tell you though, some of these guys do enjoy their weed more than the money because they can't give it up. Justin Blackman, guys like that who.
Josh Gordon.
Josh
Yeah,
Gordon,
Josh
exactly.
Martavis Bryant. Oh.
Oh, wasted talent.
Nothing breaks your heart, I feel like, than Josh Gordon, though.
Yeah.
Like he was
Flash,
a
bro.
superstar.
He was.
And
Flash
just
Gordon.
couldn't stop smoking. Like, dude, listen, go make millions of dollars for like a decade, and then you can retire and smoke all the weed you want. Like,
But that's not as bad as people that are like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go drink and drive. And then the crazy thing is, like, NFL has a whole system set up for them to have like people pick them up. Like, how do you fail at that? I just didn't want to leave my Ferrari here tonight.
it's just stupid decisions, man. These people get in these situations and they just make stupid decisions.
I mean, I couldn't imagine being a kid, 20 years old, coming into an area, and now you're gonna be making like millions of dollars. Like, you're just like, I don't even know.
If I had millions of dollars, I think I could find ways to spend it to have fun without getting in trouble.
BJ Island, we already know.
BJ Island, bro, let's do it.
Because situations are situational.
Exactly.
Olave looking like Lockett today. Don't blame him though.
Hey, Lockett stays healthy. Lockett's consistent.
Is Lockett consistent?
Is he though?
I thought that was one of the complaints about Lockett, that he's not consistent.
I feel like that's one of those like oxymoron, paradoxal statements. Like, he's not really that consistent.
I think that's the problem with Lockett, is he's not consistent. He's a boomer bust type of guy.
Yeah.
That's always why I
But
don't.
Corey, listen, if he gets tackled after he catches the ball,
Now,
not good.
2022, last season,
Tyler don't think that's funny.
he's definitely more consistent. Kyle, shut up. Sorry, didn't know it was on.
Oh, it's
And dealing with a client at this hour. Oh, man, AJ, what do you do to be messing with clients when at this hour while on all of your shrooms and weed and whatnot? Who are you dealing with while you're high?
Maybe it's a special client.
Right. That's it. Not tonight, baby. Not tonight. Lockett might snap like a branch if he gets tackled. Might. Oh man, that's wild. But anyways, restaurant supply business, of course, food. Yeah, so you get high and then you talk about food all day.
It's just like a restaurant that's trying to close. Now you got these jokers coming to you at the end of the night, and you're like, guess I'm staying open late.
Man. All right, it's bedtime for Reborn Jungle. Guys, it's bedtime,
for us.
I was going to say we are like at our hour, so we are going to wrap this
Tyler's not, though. Tyler's not. He's got to stay a little longer.
Yeah, you missed like the first half hour of the show.
I still got more whiskey to drink too. Let's go. Pop the quit. No, I'm just kidding.
Baby.
Go to fantasyfootballadvice.com and ask your question. I'll pop on there and give you an answer.
There you go. He'll pop over there. That's fantasyfootballadvice.com. Go over there, ask some questions, hang out, have a good time. That's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Probably longer than Tyler hung out with us. So we appreciate you guys. We'll quit giving you shit sometime, Tyler. Maybe.
Tyler's about to go show everybody how to slur your words in text on the website.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for joining us tonight. Join Tyler again tomorrow night for From the Forum.
From the forum, baby.
Yeah. Awesome. See you guys later. Deuces.
See ya.